What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and let me just say that it is good to have you with me in the lounge today. Now look, if this is your first time to the Poindexter Lounge, just know this. The Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. That's right, it's a place where you and me and my family and crew can get together and talk about all the things that we love, be it TV shows, games, movies, comic books, sci-fi, superheroes, fantasy, toys, and so much more. And if that sounds like something that you would like to be a part of, then we would invite you to please hit that subscribe button and become part of this growing community. Also, hit that notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos, because we are constantly putting out new content for you. And also, if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up so that way YouTube might even share this video with somebody else who likes the same stuff that we do, and they might come be a part of it as well. Now, all that being said, today we are talking about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and I know that it's very near and dear to your heart as well. And that, of course, is the new movie from Sony for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Now look, this story got broke quite a few months ago, and we reported on it, and I was actually down in Kansas City at the time. I saw my friend Johnny on the street, and literally that's his name, and he was on the street. But anyways, we were right there, and we talked about it, and Johnny had some concerns. It was just announced yesterday that they actually are looking to start filming of the Masters of the Universe movie. And I'm gonna ask a guy on the street right here who's a random person who doesn't know who I am at all down here. Hey, John.
Yes.
I mean, excuse me, sir, what's your name?
John.
Oh, hey, John, how are you?
Good.
Now you're a nerd like me, so this is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Because this is the Poindexter Lounge family right here.
Yes.
And so it was just announced that they're actually moving forward on a Masters of the Universe movie. Now this has been in development, out of development. So I want to ask an average person on the street who I do not know and would not have any kind of influence on at all. Do you think it will actually happen this time?
I would like it to, but I don't think it will, because this is something they tried, and they made an okay movie the first time they did it years ago, but I don't know. It would take a lot of money and a lot of effort, and that's why I think it's not going to happen again this time.
It's been. And unfortunately, some of those concerns have become realities, because we were finally hearing that this was going to be the time. This movie has been in development for so long, and there's been so many starts and fails and new scripts and new directors and new things that it's just gone on for too long. And we finally thought that we were going to get the He-Man movie we've all been waiting for. That's what we were told. Then, of course, not too long after the movie was announced, we got news that Noah Centineo was being cast as He-Man. This was kind of a little controversial because he didn't really look the part that I think a lot of us thought they'd be going for with He-Man, you know? I mean, but nowadays there's not a lot of these really big muscular guys, you know, around Hollywood that do all these action movies. They kind of take smaller guys and make them look bigger, as it were, on the big screen. And just when I thought I could put all that aside and move forward and give Noah a chance and say, well, maybe he can beef up a little bit, maybe you know, he'll be good in the role after all. Maybe they'll surround him with a great cast and just a great script, and we can move on and actually see something good. Well, it was reported this week that Sony head Tom Rothman is seriously considering just going ahead and selling this thing to Netflix. Now look, I love Netflix. You know, we all love Netflix. We love watching Stranger Things. We love it when something new comes out on Netflix that catches our eye. I mean, there's all kinds of great programming and shows on Netflix. But here's the deal. I don't want to see He-Man, the movie, on Netflix. You know, I would like for them to put some money into it, but that, of course, is Sony's biggest concern, is they're basically wanting to make their money back, and they figured that if they can sell it now and make something, they won't have to worry about putting so much money into the production and then putting it into theaters where the risk is a whole lot more. I don't know. The thing is, we already heard just less than a month ago that Kevin Smith is going to be making an animated Masters of the Universe series. And this was something we're all very excited about. I'm not so sure that Netflix would be the right place for this even. If they're going to put out an animated series to do a movie, I mean, I don't know, do you cross them up a little bit? Do you use one to promote the other? I'm not really sure, but I just know this. I want a good He-Man movie. We as the fans deserve a good He-Man and the Masters of the Universe movie. It's been far too long. For those of us who played with the toys and watched the cartoon and grew up on this, it's been a painful time waiting and trying to see this property realized in a positive, good, real way on the silver screen. That's my thoughts. I don't know what Netflix will do with this. I mean, Netflix does a good job sometimes, but I just can't see them putting the time and the real money, you know, plus I don't want to see this on the small screen. I want to see He-Man on the big screen. This is a franchise type property that should be dealt with in the proper way. And Sony, if you don't know how to deal with this, if you don't know how to work this, if you can't really put into it what it's needed, sell it to a real movie company that will do something with it and put it in theaters where it belongs. That's my rant. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section. Do you think that Netflix is the right place for something like this? Do you think that they can actually put the right amount of time and money into this and make something good? Or are you like me? Do you think that this is just kind of a low budget thing that you really don't want to see? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, follow us on social media. You can find all those links in the description below, along with the fact that we now have merch. You can find all of our merch in our store. Those links are down there. And you know what? If you have the means, we would love for you to become a Patreon here at the channel and help us as we try to make the best of this channel, as we try to up our production value and put more into the channel for you guys, because that's where it goes. Thank you so much for joining me today. As always, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett. Just saying, I have the power. Hopefully Netflix has the power to make something good of this. Kind of like a cringer moment. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button and of course subscribe, and also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.